Hi guys, and welcome. I am Caroline, for those who don't know me, from New Horizon Coaching. I am a career coach and also a job search strategist. So I help people basically with things like optimizing their resume, doing their LinkedIn profile, or helping them do their LinkedIn profile, helping them with their cover letters, with interview techniques, with negotiation techniques, with job search strategies, and so on. So a whole bunch of things, basically all involved around job searching. Now, today I want to talk about cover letters because this is a question that I get asked all the time. It's like, what do I do with cover letters? Like, I see this perfect job advertised, and then at the bottom it says like, please submit your resume and cover letter for this position, and most people freeze and they panic because they think like, oh my god, I have to write a cover letter, what do I write? And there are a couple of things that I want to cover off because even when it's not asked, a lot of people actually spend time and effort writing a cover letter. Now, first things first, a cover letter shouldn't be too long unless specifically asked for that it addresses certain selection criteria. Otherwise, I would say 1/3 of a page, half a page maximum. People don't have a lot of time, and it's like reading anything. People skim read through things, and they do the same with your resume and with a cover letter. So it can't be too text heavy because, to be honest, nobody has time to read all of that. So it needs to really capture the essence. Secondly, you need to know your market. Let me explain and elaborate on that. If it's a very candidate-rich market, that means that there are a lot of candidates out there applying for jobs, and there are only a few jobs available, then a cover letter really can make you stand out. But if it's a very candidate poor market, that means that you don't have a lot of candidates in your area of specialization, and there are quite a few jobs out there. The essence of having a cover letter is not really as important as in the case that you really want to use it to stand out. And thirdly, if the job is advertised by a recruiter, like a recruitment agent, I must say 90% of the time a recruiter will rely on your resume, that is good, and they even sometimes don't even look at your cover letter. So don't spend time. If you're good for the job, a recruiter will call you regardless of a cover letter or no cover letter. So don't miss out on a job because you think like, oh, I don't have a cover letter. Just submit your resume anyway. You might even want to send an email explaining, but if it's a recruitment agency, you might actually wait until you put all that energy in writing a customized cover letter until you know you're suitable for the role. Another thing about cover letters also is one of the biggest mistakes that I see is that people write in cover letters only about themselves. That's the biggest mistake you can make, because you have to use a cover letter to really highlight that you understand what their problem is, what they are looking to achieve, why they are recruiting for the position in the first place. So think about it this way. Before you even start writing your cover letter, you look at the job description and you say like, okay, why possibly are they recruiting for this position? And then you think like, okay, you make assumptions, but you think, okay, this might be the reason, this might be the reason, and this might be the reason. And then you think about all your skills and experience that you have, and you link it back to, okay, what in my area of expertise and all the skills and experience that I've built up over the years is the most relevant to this job. And then you write down, so the best thing that I advise to my clients always is take a big sheet of paper, an A3, and just brainstorm, brain map everything out and say like, okay, these are the areas that why they're looking to recruit. This is where my experience actually matches up. And then this is really important. And then you're going to craft your email, your letter. And the first thing is, you mentioned something like, okay, this position caught my eye because it's very similar to what I used to do at XYZ. And so you set the tone, and as a hiring manager, I will think, oh, okay, he or she has done something similar, so that's already a good thing. And then you say like, look, from my understanding, these are the things that you are looking to achieve. And these are the 3 priorities or key areas that I have done in the past. Now, by stating a number, psychologically, you create a loop. So by saying like, these are the 3 areas that I have done in the past, and from my understanding are the things that you want to achieve. By mentioning the number 3 or 4 or 2, whatever it is, you create an open loop. And then you say like, firstly, blah, blah, blah. Secondly, and then thirdly. So you create this thing, basically, this psychology behind it that people actually want to read on until they close the loop and actually have read the whole 3 points. So that's actually really a key formula for writing a successful resume, is firstly understanding what they try to achieve, why they are hiring for. Secondly, linking it back to your expertise and take relevant examples of your career history that will resonate with that company. And then thirdly, create a loop, an open loop, so people actually want to read your entire cover letter to actually close that loop. Now, just on the note, when you actually look at the best examples that will resonate with this job that they're recruiting for, you have to think about, okay, this might not be the best example you can give. They might be better, but it needs to be the most relevant. And when you take relevant examples, people can actually put themselves in that situation, and their understanding will be more relevant. So that's why it's so important. The way you close it off, it can be a couple of ways. You can just say like, looking forward to hearing from you and discussing more in detail why I match the position in such a way, or you might even say like, look, I might give you a call in a couple of days to follow up and to see if you have any questions. So you actually, whatever you're comfortable with, but don't take box standard ways of doing things, because if you do that, your cover letter will be deleted straight away. So, and you don't want that. Now, I have a resume template that it has proven to get interviews for people. It may look very simple, the resume template, but I can promise you it has been successful over and over again with a lot of people that I've asked to reformat in that template. It's not a template that I've invented, it's a template I've use and know works. So I will post the link below this video, and also go ahead and download it, share it with people, because my mission is to actually help as many people with my expertise as possible. I have a lot of information to share, and so I use these platforms, Facebook Live, to actually share those messages. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'm more than happy also give a response to them and make another special video for you guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy your Sunday. If you watch the replay, it will be later, of course, and I hope to talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.